Inclusion, diversity and equity are important because they provide us with a collective voice. And when we have a collective voice, we can lead from a place of strength.
Gender equity is about so much more than male-female and raising equity for women. It's about genders of all persuasions. It's about diverse genders, bringing diverse voices to the table and giving everyone the opportunity to be seen and heard.
Gender equity is something that is always going to be crucial to create positive work environments for any workplace. If we are not given the same opportunities as our co-workers, it not only affects how we are seen in communities in and out of the workplace, but also in how we value ourselves.
There are issues with unconscious bias. So we still have a workplace where people will criticise women bosses, but they don't criticise male bosses.
In a capitalist patriarchal society, we're taught that equity, particularly gender equity, means that some people lose something and others gain something.
So we have to open our eyes to it, we have to see it, we have to challenge it, and we have to question and challenge ourselves. Am I being biased?
I read an article in The Conversation today which talked about how women in the private sector earn almost $30,000 less per year compared to men, and how this gap widens with age and is most magnified for women in their late 50s. And although the article didn't talk about it, I have no doubt in my mind that this gap is further widened for women who are from culturally and linguistically diverse backgrounds.
So generally women take on the majority of caring responsibilities, and we know that this has an impact on their ability to engage in opportunities when, for example, they're taking on those caring responsibilities.
My division has more than 50% of the staff in the Division of Learning and Teaching are carers, and we're working actively together to make sure that we can provide the flexibility for everyone to be able to have that balance.
I think gender equity is really important in terms of providing role models and expressing values of an organisation.
We need to make sure the university grows as a whole with everybody, male, female, non-binary, everybody.
We've made a lot of progress, but gender equity in the workplace is still incredibly important. It makes sure that we have inclusiveness in decision making, it fosters innovation, and it makes sure that there is fairness for everybody in the workplace.
I think that universities are leaders in our communities, and they are safe places to have conversations about the issues and to work towards real solutions. And I think that as long as gender equity is still relevant to the places we live and we work, it'll still be relevant at Charles Sturt.
Equity is the path forward to equality.
As a university, it's important that we continue to lend our voice to issues like gender equity so that everyone can feel safe.
It matters to me, it should matter to you, let's talk about it.
The women at Charles Sturt University are courageous, they're intelligent, and they have tremendous capability and capacity to influence and change in their respective fields.
So I would say to you, please join the conversation.
Join the conversation.
Join the Gender Equity Employee Network.
Join the Gender Equity Employee Network.